Welcome to the Startup Funding Espresso. I'm Hall T. Martin, where we talk about how to raise funding and invest in startups and the time it takes to drink an espresso. If you have a question about startup funding or investing, please go to the website, startupfundingespresso.com, and type in your question into the chat bot in the lower right corner to receive an answer. I hope you enjoy this episode. Hello, this is Hall T. Martin with the Startup Funding Espresso, your daily shot of startup funding and investing. DAO stands for Distributed Autonomous Organizations. A DAO is a group of people who join together for a common purpose. A DAO is run by its members and uses tokens to incentivize and reward the members for their contributions. Tokens give the members rights such as voting, governance, or access. DAOs are different from crowdfunding portals in that they create a group which has the ability to determine the policies and direction of the DAO. The laws around securities for DAOs are not yet finalized, and so it's unclear how the SEC will treat a DAO that raises capital for an ownership interest. DAOs can also be considered the next generation of companies with a new legal form, governance, and compensation structure. DAOs can move faster than traditional companies and serve the needs of its members more effectively by giving them control over the direction of the entity. DAOs can be used for social, political, and economic initiatives. In the early days, many DAOs were scams in which the members lost money. DAOs hold the promise of providing an internet that serves everyone and not just a few. Can provide a fair place for doing business and providing content creators a fair wage for their work. Thank you for joining us for the Startup Funding Espresso, where we help startups and investors connect for funding. Let's go start us into today. Hall T. Martin is the director of Investor Connect, which is a 501c3 nonprofit dedicated to the education of investors for early stage funding. All opinions expressed by Hall and podcast guests are solely their own opinions and do not reflect the opinion of Investor Connect. This podcast is for informational purposes only and should not be relied upon as a basis for investment decisions.